Today we have a very interesting video, something that I have always loved talking about when it comes to PEs and general releases, the differences between the two, and I'm not just talking about styles, cuts, and materials, but price. So sit back, grab your popcorn, kick your feet up, and let's go ahead and get into this video. Welcome back to the channel. What's up with you guys? How you doing? How you been? If you did not know by now, my name is DJ, and this is The DNA Show. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification for every time I upload a new video, and make sure you hit that like button because that helps the algorithm oh so much. So first things first, for those people that don't know what a PE is, it is also known as a player exclusive. Some people call it a player edition, but that is this shoe right here on this side. A GR is a general release. That's this shoe over here, and that's the sneaker that came out to the public, and this is a sneaker that came out exclusively to the players or the athletes or whatever it may be related to that topic. In this instance, this pair is set to resemble the Fab 5 basketball team of Michigan. And for all of my basketball heads, I'm sure you already know who the Fab 5 is. Now, there are a couple different variations of the Michigan Air Jordan 5 that have came out for the players over the past few years. I'll try to get those other pairs as well to give you guys a review, but for today's video, we're going to be comparing yellow for yellow, Michigan for Michigan, GR versus PE, all those different things, and I'm gonna go over the styles, cuts, and materials and show you guys all the differences, some similarities, what people think about this shoe. You're gonna be very surprised on the poll when I asked everybody which one they liked more. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown of each shoe individually, that way you can see a full in-depth look at both of them, and then when I compare them side by side, you'll have a pretty good understanding of what I'm talking about. Starting with the GR, you have your classic Air Jordan 5 outsole with a navy vibe right here on the center and the toe of the foot, and a navy Jumpman here on the ball of the foot. On the midsole, you have a matte navy paint with a yellow speckled shark teeth here on the side, an all white air unit, and a fully yellow suede upper. All the stitching is yellow as well. On the pods around the eyelets, you have navy blue here on these three hits, navy laces, and a navy mesh on the tongue and the sides with a clear net on top of that. Looking at the sock liner, you have this kind of like carbon fiber look type material, and it's an all navy blue print on the inside of there behind the tongue and on the inside of the sock liner. Taking a look at the insole, you have a similar pattern as the sock liner. It's all yellow with the navy blue Jumpman. On the front of the tongue, you have your classic Air Jordan 5 tongue with a navy blue 3M reflective material and a navy blue Jumpman stitched in the center. For the lace lock, you have a clear and navy blue and yellow lace lock. Behind the tongue on both of the sneakers, it says Inspire upside down stitched. And then on the back of the sneaker, you have this patch right here stitched on both sides with a zigzag stitch. And this is similar to what we have seen on previous Jordan team stuff from the past way back in the day. Or as you can remember, the Air Jordan Oregon 5 has the same thing on the back of these as well. The GR version, not the PE. Okay, now taking it to the Fab 5. Looking at the outsole, you have an all black outsole on the rubber on the center and the toe of the foot with a smoke black translucent outsole here with a yellow Jumpman in the ball of the foot. Going to the midsole, you have your same all black, kind of a semi-gloss vibe right here with the paint, and then you have a yellow speckle here on the shark teeth. Looking at the air unit, you have an all yellow air unit, and on the upper you have the same all yellow upper. But this one is actually different when it comes to the shape of the shoe and the material on the sneaker. Later in the video, when I set these side by side, you'll be able to see the differences between the tones and the yellow. This one's a lot more of a high yellow, and the other one's more kind of a goldish bronzish type of yellow on the general release. Similar to the other pair, you have an all yellow stitch all around the sneaker, but this time you have a yellow mesh on the side of the foot with a clear net, and then you have a black mesh on the tongue with the clear net. Looking at the sock liner, you have the same exact type of material as the previous pair, but this one is going to be an all black here on the sock liner and behind the tongue. Now looking at the insole on this shoe, it's a little bit different. On the left foot, it says NCAA Final Four 1992 with the Michigan logo underneath that. And then on the right foot, it says NCAA Final Four 1993 with the Michigan logo underneath that. Another difference as well, on the back of the tongue on the right foot, it says the Victors, and on the back of the tongue on the left foot, it says Hail 2. This pair is a little bit different as well. On the front end, you have a black 3M material with a big M stitched in all black as well. Looking at the laces, you have a pair of black laces and an additional pair of navy blue laces with a yellow tip. And then on the lace lock, you have a semi-translucent smoke black lace lock with a black lock on the center of that. And last but not least, going to the back of the shoe, you have the Fab 5 logo here with the hand on the back of both of the sneakers. So after taking a little bit deeper of a look into both of the sneakers, how do you feel about the two? Which one do you like more? Drop a comment down below in the comment section. One thing that I can say is, I wish these could have almost been fused together into one sneaker, because I love the aspect of the navy blue hits on this sneaker, and they went with the all black. And I understand they had the things where they wore the black socks and different stuff like that, but I'm just saying, like, you gotta have the navy. It's Michigan, right? Like the yellow and the blue, like I feel like it's a must. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like this colorway, this aspect of the sneaker, I think is low-key just a little bit better. Now, like I was saying earlier in the video as well, when I put these two sneakers side by side, hopefully you can see on the camera, these have more of a high yellow vibe when it comes to the materials on the suede and the colorway of it. And then if you look at these ones, it's kind of more goldish, more bronzish when it comes to the material on the GR pair. So obviously we know this was a general release and a lot of people had their opportunity to get their hands on this pair. When I saw this shoe was coming out, I really wanted to get it. I tried to get it on release day and I didn't hit, but I had a feeling people were gonna sleep on the shoe, and what happened? The price went down. Next thing you know, the price keeps dropping and people are starting to sell the shoe for around 130 to 140 bucks. I got lucky and found these out the outlet and got them for like $110. So when I saw them, I knew it was an immediate cop because I actually really like this shoe. This shoe came out around 2019 and it's been a couple years now, and it's now currently worth around $300 on the market. When it comes to this shoe, we know it is very, very limited, exclusive to players only, coaching staff and other people, alumni, whatever it may be. But as we know, there's not that many pairs made. Now, when it comes to pricing on this shoe, we're talking about anywhere from $6,000 to $8,000 for this pair of shoes if it is brand new, depending on the size as well. There's a lot of different factors, but as you can see, there's a huge price difference between these two shoes. And like I said earlier, when it comes to colorway and everything in the scheme of the sneaker, I wish they could have fused a couple things, brought the M to this sneaker, put the FAB 5 on the back of here, kept this exact colorway, maybe switch the materials, but I'm not mad at these materials on this one as well. And I think it would have created the perfect 5, but we didn't get what we get. And I think honestly, for a $300 sneaker and a $6,000 or $7,000, $8,000 sneaker, whatever you price it at, I would definitely go for the $300 version. It's quite hilarious because people want to have all these PEs and spend all this money, but I try to tell people all the time, not every PE is dope, or there are very valid options that are similar to the PE that they made on purpose. As we all know, Jordan Brand will make an exclusive version, tweak it a little bit and give the public something else. That way they have something similar to what they really want, create that demand, create that hype, and then sell you the second option. But I think right here with these two, the second option is a really good option. So this sparks my next question that I posted on Instagram. Which one of these do you like more? The Michigan PE or the Michigan GR? If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on IG so you can participate in the polls and see all the results here on the video. You're gonna be surprised by this one. Look what the people said. 44% of the people chose the Michigan PE and 56% of the people chose the GR. Now, either people didn't know the value of this sneaker and that probably wasn't the reason why they chose this sneaker, because a lot of people usually are money driven, but I think overall concept of the sneaker, the Michigan GR is really, really fire, bro. People are sleeping on this shoe. I think if this was more limited and it came out as, I feel like for some reason when they do these PEs and they recreate them and then everybody wants the original version, but then they don't want to get the PE, and I'm like, bro, especially like the CP13, like that was almost exact mirror besides the structure of the sneaker and the materials. Besides that, it was essentially the same shoe, and that was like a $4,000 sneaker, and then people wanted to spend like 180 bucks on the PE. So I think it's kind of weird how that dynamic works sometimes, but this is a prime example of all these different things. If you find the right shoe, the price doesn't matter. Don't worry about spending $8,000 to look cool or whatever it may be just to have a certain shoe to say that you got it, because you could easily go buy a $300 shoe and be perfectly fine with dope styles, cuts, materials, and a nice colorway and be able to walk out the door and save a bunch of money. So overall, again, let me know what you think down below in the comment section. I'm not mad at having this shoe at all. All I'm saying is I know that it's cool to have this one as well, and I'm not knocking this one and showing you guys that, hey, you don't have to have these shoes all the time. You can get these and be perfectly fine, and don't worry about what people say, because at the end of the day, you're the one that has to spend the money. So I appreciate you for tuning in as always, and for next video, stay tuned because we're gonna be comparing the Transformer, the $8,000 Transformer 5 against the $1,000 Dornbecker 5. This is gonna be an interesting one. All right, y'all, I'm out. Yo, if you enjoyed this video and you want to make extra money or grow your shoe collection, I want to give you a free video with my 3 tips that were the most powerful that will help you grow your sneaker collection and make an additional $1,000 to $10,000 a month. All you need to do to get this free video is click on the first link in the description or the comment that's pinned in the comment section. That'll take you to a page where you can enter your email address, and I'll make sure that I send you a video right away. And if you enjoyed this video, again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. My name is DJ. I'm signing out. I got to go. I'm gone. Peace.